Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here again. You know, mankind was made to live on this earth as though they are in heaven, or they can live on this earth as though they are in hell. To reach one end requires a certain conduct. To reach the other end requires another conduct. To care takes you to a certain place. To not care takes you to a certain place. There's a time when you might be cared for at the highest order, and at another time be uncared for at the highest order. I say these things in relationship to the question of why AI, artificial intelligence. For the most part, the message to the population would be that AIs are made to facilitate the advancement of life for humans, that they were able to do exactly what they do in regards to the asset of humans. This would be the message. But the character of humankind, which is really what is behind AI. And if you're looking for the answer of that, all you have to do is look where man is now. What is the most important thing, it appears, in this life of man, if you were talking about going to that end, which gave you the best that you could have, the heavenly type life? Well, ask yourself what is required to head in that path today. And I'm sure we would all say to do that means that you have to have basic essentials. You got to have certain things, and we all know what they are: food, clothing, shelter, education, etc., etc. And you know and I know that in order to have those kinds of things, it requires what? Money. Now, a lot of people don't have that kind of money that would allow them to live a heavenly life on earth. So what would that suggest? Would that suggest that some people are on that path that leads to that heavenly life and others aren't? Others who want to be, but they just don't have the money. That's the only thing that keeps them from, and that is, what are we the people going to do about it? Well, we know that nobody's thinking about getting rid of the idea of money. The only thing they're thinking about is getting more money till they can rush to wherever money leads them. Now, if you are rushing to where the money leads you, it's first of all taking money from people. Because the more money a few people get, the less money a lot of people don't have. Or should I say, the less money a lot of people are experiencing. That's clearer. So then you think about AI. It was designed to do what money is to do, to deal with the problems, to help you deal with the problems. As time passes, it's not for you, it's for those who got the money. So the money becomes more important to help some people have as far in that divine life that they might be able to purchase at the expense of those who have no money. Well, those that don't have any money, they live in hell. They already are. They don't have food, adequate clothing, adequate shelter. No food, no clothing, no shelter. What do you think that means? That's exactly what it means. So when the AI comes in, super intelligence, what are they saying? The AI replaces those of you who required so much money. Now they can get the services that's rendered, that's required, that's needed for no money or for a limited amount of money. And that is what the purchase of the AIs are. So if you are using AIs to do these things, then what about human beings? Well, the truth of that is that human beings become in the same order as the horse and buggy or a stone wheel. You're just outdated. And so if you're outdated, what happens? Well, when you start thinking about what people will do for humans that are outdated, you don't have to go too far because we've had wars all our lives. And what do you do in war? You kill. So with the advent of AIs, eventually down the path, if you're on a path that's leading to one of these directions, you're going to find that because of AI, you're going to be headed that direction. Somebody might say, why don't you be a little bit more specific? All I can say is that in the beginning, many people would think that the AI is leading them down that path that's brightening of life. But as time passes, you will find that that light is only spreading on a small group of people, just like your billionaires and your millionaires. They got a lot of money. Some people might say they have unlimited access. But think about the people on welfare. So when AI has eliminated your need, what's going to happen to you? And if that happens to you, is that an expression of heaven or is that an expression of hell? Well, to some, it's an expression of hell. To others, it doesn't matter. Whatever will be, will be. So think about the possibilities of a change that would lead you all down the path. Well, somebody says, well, life wasn't made to be that way. It was made from the beginning with two paths, one to heaven and one to hell. And human beings on this earth to choose which one they want. Because if you want to be in hell, heaven don't want you. Can't use you. And if you're meant to be in hell, if you're meant to be in heaven, you know, only thing hell wants with you is to use you. And trick folks to come to hell. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This might not have made any sense, but I was lying in bed and I was thinking, and I had to get up and come and say what was on my mind. I've shared it with you for whatever purpose it is intended. Until next time, Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.